Hey everybody, Pete Meier with you here live at the Coronado Resort in San Diego, California. Here attending the 2022 Tool Tech event that's put on by the Equipment and Tool Institute, otherwise more commonly known as ETI. A lot of great things going on here. We hope to bring them to you. It is their 75th anniversary, so there's going to be some major celebrations going on, of course, with that, I'm sure. And there's some great topics and discussions that are going to be held over the next few days. Now, the ETI event officially starts tomorrow. Today, this is the co-hosted event, the National Automotive Service Task Force Spring General Session. And we are going to stream that live across whatever channel you happen to see this on. You can see that there as well. That's going to start at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. That would be, 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Kind of backwards here in my time zones, kind of getting used to the trip across the other coast. And we'll bring that to you and all the information that they have to provide. I want to encourage you to attend. And in fact, I want to go one step further than that. If you are not a member of the National Automotive and Service Task Force, I want you to go to their website. That's www.nastf.org. In fact, I'm going to put that in there in the front so you can see it better. Give me 1 second. And of course, we're doing this, like I said, live from the event. There you go. There's the contact or website information. The National Automotive Service Task Force is our intermediary. They are the nonprofit industry organization that mediates between the automotive aftermarket, the shop owners, the technicians, and the OEMs. A lot of the information that we can access, like factory tooling, factory service information, is in large part due to the efforts of this organization over the years. And if you've been keeping up with some of the news, you may be aware that there are some challenges facing us on the aftermarket side of getting and keeping access to this information. In fact, we did a live panel discussion on this a while ago with the folks of the Automotive Care Association and the Automotive Aftermarket Suppliers Association regarding a pending legislation in Congress called, appropriately enough, the Repair Act. I encourage you to go back and look that up. You can find it again, whatever platform that you're watching this on. You can find that video and review that. And then I encourage you to reach out to your congressmen, your representatives up on the Hill, as they say, and let them know that you want your rights as a shop owner and aftermarket technician to be protected. Now, the bill's primarily aimed or worded to protect the consumer's right to have their vehicle repaired wherever they choose and not be limited to a factory authorized dealership. So, of course, that means that in order for that to happen, we have to have access to the same info that they do. And a lot of us kind of take that for granted now because we've had that for a while, especially if you come out in the business in the last 5-10 years or so. It wasn't really it wasn't anything new to you. But if you ever talk to technicians in other countries, European Union, Australia, I've had some conversations with guys there. They don't have it so good. They don't have the ability to access the factory information. They don't have the ability to access factory scan tools. They don't have the ability to perform reprogramming on their customers' vehicles. So their hands are tied a lot of times. And of course, there are some other changes coming along. The Secure Gateway module that FCA came out with a few years back, we all know and have come around with solutions for that, but they're not the only ones who are considering doing that now. Nissan has got it in the works. Other manufacturers are looking at it, and that's just going to make it harder for us. So you can help prevent that from happening by joining the National Automotive Service Task Force. It doesn't cost you a dime to be a member, and there are a lot of other great benefits being associated with that. I encourage you to go to the website. Again, that's www.nastf.org, and take a look around at all the resources that they have there. So once again, for those of you who are joining in, we are going to be streaming the National Automotive Service Task Force Spring General Session live here from the Marriott Coronado Resort in San Diego, California, being co-located with the ETI Equipment Tool Institute Tool Tech 2022. And that's going to be today at 1:30 p.m. Pacific, 4:30 p.m. Eastern. I guess you're supposed to say it the other way around, right? 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 p.m. Pacific. But now I'm over on the West Coast, so that comes first. Anyway, so we're going to bring that to you. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to do some in-depth coverage of the event itself. It's my first time at ETI, and I'm really looking forward to it. ETI, like I said, has a 75-year history, and they're going to be celebrating that today at this event. And they are also very vital to us as an industry. Their role is, how can I put it the simplest? I did a conversation with Brian Plott, their executive director, too long ago. Again, you can find that on whatever platform that you're watching this on, and look at that at your leisure. But the easiest way I guess I can describe ETI's role is they're the gatekeeper, if you will. They're the ones who are the bridge between the OEs and the aftermarket tool companies, specifically, I shouldn't say specifically, but in a large part, the diagnostic tool manufacturers. So when you're getting enhanced data on your scan tool, whatever the manufacturer is, a lot of the resources that are available to you there come through ETI. These manufacturers go to ETI and license it through that organization from the OEs. So what you can get, or what they can offer to these companies, is in large part due to the efforts of ETI. And this is a little bit different event. It's not your typical automotive training event that you've seen and sat before. This is there's a lot of OE representatives here, a lot of the big tool companies represented here, and a lot of the content, a lot of the subjects that are going to be being discussed are going to be pretty cool, pretty high end. Let me just give you an idea here. For example, on Wednesday, there's going to be a presentation by the National Insurance Crime Bureau on cybersecurity. And let's see what else we got here that I can make sure I share with you. For example, later in the day will be, or tomorrow morning, should say, first one up is ADOS, the market challenges and opportunities. You know, that's something you've heard us talk quite a bit about, and how important it is for every shop owner technician in the business to understand the implications of not performing these tasks correctly. So that should be interesting. Next one's going to be related to EV and hybrid vehicles. And then there's going to be something I'm kind of looking forward to. It's an OEM panel discussion, so we'll get to hear directly from the manufacturers on a variety of topics, and some other great stuff. So we're going to try to bring it all to you. We aren't going to be able to bring each event to you live, but we are going to get some snippets here and some recordings there and some images there, and I'm going to take a lot of notes. And what we'll probably try to do would be a first for us is to broaden our reach here with the Shop Talk platform and try to do like a daily recap. So again, just keep an eye out for notifications here on your favorite social media platform, wherever you're following Motor Age, P10, ABRN, and of course my account on LinkedIn. And just keep following it. Make sure you hit the bell, click the notifications, so that you'll know when that's going to be. But I'm kind of targeting here probably. It's going to be late on the West Coast, so it'd be kind of early for you guys on the East Coast. But again, if you can't hang out with me, don't watch Jimmy Kimmel, watch me, or whoever you watch on the late night talk shows, and we'll try to set that up so that you can be appraised of what's going on and keep you informed. I see that the directions that we're going in here, at least in my particular role, is to help provide you with that information that you need to run your business effectively, to be aware of the changes that are going on around you, especially when it comes to legal representation, legal information, what's going on the Hill, local legislation, the market conditions that you need to be prepared for in order to make plans for your business. And so we have a lot of things, like I said, that are going on that will help us do that and help us help you that much more with your business. So again, just to recap, for those of you who joined in a little bit late, this is Pete, live at the Coronado Resort in San Diego, California, attending ETI, the Equipment Tool Institute Tech 2022. And later today, again, I encourage you to, if you don't watch it live, that's fine. But watch, listen to the sessions. It'll run from, again, 1:30 Pacific to 4 p.m. Pacific. That would be what, 4:30 to 7 p.m. Eastern. You can watch it with us. Offer your opinions. I'm not able to share those with the panel, but at the very least, be informed. Know what's going on. Know the things that are going to be affecting you and your business, not just today and tomorrow, but 5 years down the road. A lot of things going on in the industry that you need to be aware of. A lot of things that are going to enter that could compromise your rights as a shop owner and technician, especially to access and repair these vehicles. And a lot of that is going to be influenced by these two organizations. Again, that's National Automotive Service Task Force. The link is in the screen there. And then ETI, the Equipment and Tool Institute. And we'll provide more information as we cover the start of their event tomorrow. So, hey, thanks for joining in and hanging out with me this morning. Get the update. And I'll look forward to seeing me much, but bringing you that session today, starting at, this time we'll get it right, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 p.m. Pacific. Again, right here, wherever you're watching this, you'll be able to see that live. Just look for the notification on the screen. All right. Until then, this is Pete, and I'll see you this afternoon, or if you're on the East Coast, later on this afternoon, early evening. All right. So again, see you then. 1:30 p.m. Pacific, 4:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be back here live with presenting the National Automotive Service Task Force Spring General Session. See you then.